Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we will be going over some of the best highlights from the round 2 matchup between T1 and KT from the 2023 LCK Summer Playoffs. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
And it's also, back to the Keen point just momentarily, as I'm going to be interrupted. Lahen's going to have to flash away from this as aiming, chasing after Gumayusi and Carrier. Just a little bit of an exchange, but what I was going to briefly mention is the fact that Keen is on the LCK All-Pro, but he's been there before, but never with his teammates. And now he's there with all of his teammates. And that says a lot for how that win rate has expanded.
We saw this last time.
Oh dear.
And here comes BDD.
Yeah, Owner is going to be here as well, but Counter-Strike does calm down. Keen's a little bit late to this as Cuz is going to flash away. BDD's now in trouble as Ace going to flash the jump, and Owner is looking for it, but BDD flashes away as well. Do we have any flashes left available? The answer is no from Owner. He used his earlier on, and first blood goes to KT, but damn, that was close.
It was so close. This game is going down to the wire, and it's just like game one, deja vu. The proxy comes through from Zeus. He does try to get a little bit greedy.
Turret on the bottom side of the map. Owner trying to clear Keen out of this area as he gives away his position. And Plate's being lapped up by the Draven. Lahen's in position as well. Voidseeker finds Cuz, but not Lahen's.
The Renekton pressure point allows him to delay. Oh, Faker.
Faker could be in a lot of trouble. There's the flash, the buster shot, and he gets the kill with the last auto. BDD with the solo in game 5.
The solo bolo coming in. He's 10 CS up. Eamon's getting Plate's bottom side. And yeah, you got the Herald, but you lost so much more than everything else. Tristana gets her first kill. And KT in a firm control of this game. Let's see if Keen can survive. This does have ult and flash.
Yeah, ult and flash up and available. He's going to press that dominus now, but T1 are just piling in. That's going to be the crash down, and that should just be the kill, and it is. Rift Herald now available also, so T1 going to take a whole bunch of money back in this play.
This is huge for Zeus. He needs this money badly. They're actually going to commit the Herald as well. He's just picking up so much plate gold. They're going to vacate the premises, and Len's going to try to slow him down here, as did Aiming with that ultimate, but he is just picking up basically every single plate here. Only the final will remain. So Zeus, the early deficit really turning on its head here with finally T1 finding a cross map. But let's watch BDD here. Flash coming back online, and he thinks he has an angle here for the play. Stacks up this charge, flashes for the buster. Got him, he says, and that he did, as this is going to be the trigger to kill Keen here on the top side.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take him down pretty comfortably. Live, the Solar Flare going to come through. The immediate punishment of Zeus is, does he have it? No, he doesn't. That's the slice, that's the dice, and that is the kill for the Renekton.
And this is what Aiming has done so much, by the way. He never gets credit for his laning phase, I feel like, because he's always been kind of categorized as a late-game scaling 80 carry type player. But the amount of times Lahen's just leaves him on his own, and he just is totally fine, ends up finding advantages, and then Lahen's just leaves, and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to sit under the turret, even if I'm Draven, don't care. Lahen's goes elsewhere and makes impacts everywhere else on the map, saves the play here topside. After Keen did get dove there, he comes up here. Zeus wants to get that final plate and some additional gold, potentially. And Owner's topside, but not close enough. Lens comes in here, Solar Flare after the Zenith Blade to guarantee that Keen's going to pick this one up. And Aiming, yeah, left alone.
Owner moving back towards this top lane as Carrier is alongside him. There's the Glacial Prison. It's going to interrupt the back there from Keen, who's going to slice and dice and try to get within flash range, and does flash just about picture perfectly, but still it's not going to be enough as he's taken down underneath his inner turret. That's going to be traded for this outer in the bottom lane, but that ain't worth, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. This Renekton is actually starting to become a little bit of a handbag, and we've seen this before, not because...
Yeah, this could be his opportunity. T1 as well, they find the flank angles. If they find the engage that they're looking for, it's very important. Now they have spotted the flank, doing their homework, trying to make sure that they can get rid of the Jax if he does come in. Nature's Grasp to come down. Shelly is going to get stolen by Owner, actually, and he collects the eye as BDD. He does have the jump now down, immediate buster shot to try and get him out of there. As the Whirling Death does a lot of damage. Zeus going to be taken down as now BDD diving on top of Gumayusi. That is a beautiful killer instinct to get in.
But they watch BDD, how he has to play bodyguard because he knows Zeus is over there. And even when this ult comes down, BDD's like, no, I know that Zeus is coming. I'm going to wait to Buster Shot him away. Eventually kind of loses his patience here, and Buster Shots him into Keen, who is subsequently instantly blown up. And they end up trading this for Zeus here, and Cuz does have a really nice push forward here to catch that second player. But watch in this fight how much Kuma offers. He did not go AP, went for the Kraken Slayer. His damage in this pretty insane, cleanses as well, and the ultimate there from him is
T1. They are going to put down the Rift Herald, and now the Nature's Grasp is flying forward. Zeus looking for the angle onto aiming. He does have cleanse. There's a Magnet Storm to dive into the backline. Great counter-strike there from Zeus as already the Crocodile is being taken down, but double 80 carries are wailing onto Zeus, who leap strikes his way out. The Dragon is forgotten, and now it's a 4 versus 5. And Zeus, he can go back, he can teleport back into the fight. The Emperor's Divide is massive. Aiming's going to flash immediately afterwards, though, as the Bramble Smash is good. Faker goes down, but aiming is going to fall, and the blades are not. They're going to remain blue, and most of them are in the river now as well. BDD does manage to take down Gumayushi, but he is going to have to vacate the area as Cuz gives himself up to try and save Lehens. It's valiant, but it doesn't quite work, and BDD just teleports into the top lane. He'll try and take what he can.
Yeah, he's going to grab a turret and some minions here, but T1 will get the second, or rather the third Drake of the game here. Their first of this Cloud Soul that we do have. I think this is a good angle here for KT.
See whether they can actually take it as Lehens in position, wants to make sure that Owner can't get towards the pit. The Jax is now moving up. T1 need to try to push them away, and they will get them out of the pit actually. Zeus not going to go for that bottom outer turret, and now this outer in the mid lane is just going to be sacrificed. So T1, they make sure that KT are completely nervous, and then they're out of position, and then they lose their stuff.
I mean, KT straight up just didn't hard engage there. They had the opportunities. They had Cuz with his Nature's Grasp.
And the side lane threat is the hugest problem, and T1, they identified it. They made sure that they were in that top lane, getting Zeus ahead, even after things went wrong at level 1. Remember, like, KT had started off in a pretty good position as Cuz goes in. They think they may have caught out Owner, and maybe they just have as he flashes, tries to get out of the way. The Magnet Storm is just gorgeous as BDD gets rid of Carrier, but it might be the cash-in for aiming. He does get it, but in the meantime,
it doesn't matter.
Gumayushi gets a cash-in of his own, and Zeus is just destroying the base. So grabs aiming, you manage to get a bunch of money. T1 are going to grab a Baron. They're going to grab bits of your base as well.
Gotta get Zeus here, maybe.
Oh dear. Lehens going to try and turn it as best he can as aiming. Not sure what he can do here as they put up the Emperor's Divide. Keen going to go golden. There's the flash out from aiming. He's trying to juggle these blades. And in goes Keen. He manages to find one, but it's a double for Faker.
It's an ace here, and T1 may have done it. Atlas, it was a close series. To that Baron fight is actually caught by Carrier, and this is the beginning of the fight. So they go onto Owner, pull him back here. Nature's Grasp is there. Guma cleanses, and then when he goes to the follow-up, yoink! Carrier gotcha! And BDD just can't get that reset, so then can't get out of this fight. Tries to flash and kite back, but Owner is too tanky, and that is the beginning of the end. As Keen, he has some fancy footwork here. He has an incredible moment. Lehens is trying to buy time with his Eclipse into stun here, but the teleport comes through from Faker. Keen gets caught by this, but then at level 15, tries to make a super outplay here with aiming, goes in for the stun, gets the kill, but it won't ultimately matter as Faker cleans it up, and T1 have ultimate map control now.
Yeah, this is devastating because the Baron is going to break a crown. That means that they don't have that cooldown now to work with. BDD once again having to rocket jump away from these structures that they would prefer that stay up. But it's not going to happen here as Owner may have been caught out of position yet again. Taking a little bit of damage here as Whirling Death does fly through, and Lehens is the one credited with that one, but he's still going to go down. A 1-for-1, I guess the trade in favor of KT.
Yeah, I mean, Owner has gotten out of so many of these situations with his Aftershock. This time he's not going to. And they have the damage here, KT, to defend these Nexus turrets here, but ultimately still 2 inhibitors down. And
it's just looking so doomed. BDD with his GA now complete. Aiming has his as well, but I don't know.
Just pushing it.
Really going to mean as Cuz down to 50% once again. They look for an angle. Glacial Prison going to connect onto Keen. He's down to his GA as the Nature's Grasp comes in. Lehens trying to get a lockdown as there is Faker going down. Emperor's Divide already come through, and look at the raid boss. Zeus is going to go golden with his Zhonya's aiming. Still free hitting in this one, and BDD is still alive as well. It is a trade of 1-for-1 once again. Yeah, and KT have at least kept their Nexus turrets alive. There's a whole bunch of waves that they get to catch. as they're heading towards these Nexus turrets. It is not going to help KT, though, when there's a Baron that is on the line. And in 10 seconds' time, that is precisely what is going to happen.
Look at Zayas. He's in the bot lane, pushing it already.
Yeah, and there is the Glacial Prison once again. They just sweep the floor with him. Cuz is going to go down also. Aiming going to flash immediately. And 280 carries in a Crocodile. That is all KT has to try and stop at least Zayas, but also the rest of T1 from just destroying these Nexus turrets. And I think T1 may have done it once again. It's a 5-game series, and once again, they're the team that comes out on top, unless that Whirling Death does way more than...
And these were some of the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and KT during the second round of the LCK playoffs. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.